If you're over 60, listen closely, because eating just 4 specific nuts before bed could help naturally restore clearer vision. It might sound surprising, but certain everyday foods and drinks, the kind you probably already have at home, can actually protect your eyes and even support repair while you sleep. And that's important, because millions of older adults across the world quietly struggle with something far more serious than a little blur. We're talking about eyes that sting after reading for a while. Eyes that strain under bright headlights at night. Eyes that see halos, dark spots, or cloudy patches, making it harder to recognize faces, enjoy a sunset, or cross a street with confidence. I've met people who once drove fearlessly, but now avoid nighttime drives because they just don't feel safe anymore. Others say they can't read the newspaper without a magnifier. And some have stopped reading entirely. And what breaks my heart most is hearing someone whisper, "I'm scared. It feels like I'm slowly going blind." If that sounds familiar, please know this, you're not imagining it, and you are definitely not alone. What you're feeling isn't just aging. More often, it's the result of years of missing key nutrients, poor blood flow to the retina, and low-grade inflammation that slowly damages the delicate tissues inside your eyes. And here's the surprising part. Most of that damage happens while you sleep. Yes, the very hours when your body is supposed to be restoring and healing itself are often when your eyes get the least support. But here's the good news. You can change that naturally. No prescriptions. No surgeries. No expensive eye drops. Just simple, real food, backed by solid science, that helps your eyes repair overnight. And the best part? You can start tonight. Before we dive in, if this is your first time here and you enjoy clear, honest health advice designed especially for adults over 60, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. You deserve to feel informed, supported, and confident about your health every single day. Now, let's take a closer look at what's really happening inside your eyes after 60, and how you can start bringing back their strength and clarity. Number 1. Walnuts, the quiet hero. If there's one nut that's been silently protecting both your eyesight and your brain, without getting nearly enough credit, it's the walnut. Now, you might be thinking, walnuts? Really? Aren't those just for lowering cholesterol? And yes, they do help with that. But that's just the beginning of their story. Walnuts are one of nature's richest plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids, especially a type called ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. I won't bore you with the science, but here's what truly matters. Your eyes aren't separate from your body. They're an extension of your nervous system, directly connected to your brain through the optic nerve. And both your brain and your eyes depend on healthy fats, like omega-3s, to stay sharp, responsive, and well-nourished. But here's where aging changes the game. Once we pass 60, our bodies naturally start losing that healthy fat balance. We absorb fewer nutrients. Blood flow to the brain and retina begins to slow. And the communication line between your eyes and your brain, what doctors call visual processing, starts to weaken. That's when the small warning signs appear. You take longer to adjust to bright lights. Fine print becomes harder to read. And your eyes start feeling tired, like they're working overtime. This is where walnuts truly shine. The omega-3 ALA inside them helps boost blood flow to the retina and optic nerve, protects delicate nerve fibers from oxidative stress, and reduces inflammation that can blur or distort your vision. Think of it like giving your visual system a gentle tune-up, restoring sharpness, clarity, and energy where it's been fading. But here's something most people never realize. Walnuts don't just help your eyes. They also nourish your mind. They support mental clarity, focus, and mood. The very things that tend to fade right alongside vision as we get older. I'll never forget one of my patients, Margaret, age 72. Still sharp, still full of life, but she had stopped painting, something that once brought her so much joy. She looked at me and said, "Dr. Porter, it's not just that I can't see the colors clearly anymore. I just feel foggy." So, we made a simple change. Nothing extreme. No pills, no fancy supplements. Just a small evening routine, adding the right healthy fats before bed. 3 weeks later, she walked into my office holding a brand new painting. A vase bursting with bright sunflowers. And honestly, her smile said everything. "I feel like my eyes are awake again," she told me, smiling. That's the kind of change something as simple and humble as a walnut can bring when you finally give your body the right tools to heal itself. Now let's move on to our next hero. Pistachios, the retina's loyal bodyguards. If walnuts are the quiet helpers that strengthen the brain-eye connection, then pistachios are the steadfast protectors of your retina, the part of your eye responsible for sharp, focused vision. You might not expect that from such a small green nut, but behind that gentle crunch and mild flavor hides a powerful secret. Pistachios are packed with two eye-loving nutrients, lutein and zeaxanthin. You've probably heard those names before, but let's talk about why they matter so much. Your retina, especially the macula, the tiny center that helps you see fine details, is constantly under quiet attack. Not from anything dramatic, but from the blue light we face every single day. Yes, that includes sunlight, but also the glow from your TV, phone, tablet, or computer screen. Even if you don't spend all day staring at devices, your eyes are still soaking in that light. And over time, it wears down the delicate tissues that keep your vision clear and crisp. That's where lutein and zeaxanthin come to the rescue. These natural plant pigments act like built-in sunglasses inside your eyes, filtering out the harshest blue light wavelengths before they can harm your macula. Here's the catch. Your body can't make these protective compounds on its own. You must get them from food. And that's what makes pistachios so special. They're one of the few nuts that naturally contain both lutein and zeaxanthin, plus healthy fats that help your body absorb these nutrients more effectively. If you found this video helpful, please take a second to hit that like button. It truly helps more people discover this content. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss out on future videos about healthy aging, vision care, and natural wellness. I'd love to hear from you. So tell me in the comments, what's one healthy habit you've added to your routine lately? Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, take care of your eyes, your heart, and yourself. I'll see you in the next video. Green Heart.